Hello, this is Gurpreet Walia from EXP Realty, and I'm here to share some market stats with you. What's happening in the real estate market in the city of Edmonton? Now, let's talk about the total sales. How many properties got sold in the month of September 2024 in Greater Edmonton area? And that number is 2,256 properties got sold in September, which makes the total year to date total number of sales properties to 23,000 properties this year. These total number of properties which got sold, they are 12.6% lower than the previous month. But when you check the last year stats at the same time last year, from last year till now, they are up by 10%. So means from last year to this year, 10% more properties got sold, which shows that more people are buying in Edmonton area with more confidence, as lots of people are seen moving from other provinces to this province as well. The total number of detached properties which got sold in September 2024 is 1,299. Now, this number shows a decline of 11.99%. Now, this shows a decline of 11.1% in sales, in total sales for September, but it shows an 8.2% more sales than the previous year same time. The total number of detached unit sales was 1,299. This shows a decrease of 11.1% over the previous month, but still it's 8.2% higher than the previous year. The semi-detached units sales decreased by 15.8%. The semi-detached units showed a decline of 15.8% month over month, but it showed an awesome increase in sales from the previous year by 12.9%. Almost 13% more sales shows a very strong market in this semi-detached segment. The row housing or townhouses, which we call, the unit sale decreased by 15.4%. But it shows a very high number of increased sales from the previous year. Although this segment shows a decrease in sales from last month, but it shows a whopping increase of 25.9%, almost 26% more sales than in September 2023. Now, this shows that Edmonton market is growing very steadily. Now, this shows that people have more confidence in the Edmonton market, and that's why we see a lot of migration. Lots of people from outside the country are moving to Alberta and making it their home. Lots of intra-provincial, other provinces people are also moving here. This trend started last year and is still going. Every month over month, we are seeing an increase. When you see a slow increase and that keeps consistent month over month, that shows a very strong market. In Edmonton area, we don't see very high jumps very quickly. We have seen the history shows that here the property value have been going up very smoothly and steadily. We don't see a very high increase or a very low decrease. We see a very smooth trend of going up. Sales are up, more listings are coming up. This steady increase of sales shows a very strong market overall. And while we are seeing the interest rates being dropped, lots of people have been waiting that let's see that if the interest rates drop more. I would like to emphasize the people who are sitting on the sidelines and thinking that they should buy now or wait. History have shown that whenever interest rate have gone down, properties prices went up. So I hope people are not waiting too long to see the interest rates going down, because then we are seeing a very big increase coming up in the housing market as well. So don't make your mortgage expensive if the prices go up by $10,000 or $20,000 on any given property. That will make a very big difference in the monthly mortgage you pay. Although that makes a very big increase in the mortgage monthly payment which we make. So it's an important factor to decide that how much longer do you want to wait. You want to wait now and see more interest rates going down, but with that, property prices may go up. Some people, they want to buy now and take the advantage of the good house prices. And some people are waiting on the sidelines to wait and watch that if the interest rate is going more down and how much down. For the apartment condominium units, the sales were up, slightly up, about 2.2% higher than the previous month. Sales were still higher, 2.2% than the previous year, but were down 12.4% from August 2024. Now let's talk about the average pricing for how much the properties actually sold on an average for in any given category. Let's see first that the overall average, like all the categories from a detached house, a single family, row housing, the total residential average price came at 440,000, and this shows an increase of 1.2% than August 24, that is the previous month. But it shows an 11.7% increase from a previous year in September 2023. Now, when we talk about the detached house in Greater Edmonton area, the average price which came in as is 552,684. That's an average house sold in the Greater Edmonton area. This shows an increase of 1.3% from August 2024. This shows an increase of 1.3% from a month before. But it shows a big 11.9% increase from a previous year, same time. When we talk about the semi-detached, which we call duplex or half duplex, these units sold for an average of $413,252, which shows a decrease of 0.3% from a month before. A very minor, it almost stays the same than the last month, but decrease of 0.3%. This shows a decrease of 0.3%, very minor, almost the same as the previous month, August 2024. But it shows a 16.8% increase from a same time last year. The next category is row or townhouses, which we call. The prices grew by 0.7% from August 2024, but they are 9.6% higher than September last year in 2023. This segment also shows very confident buying. Almost 10% when the sales grows, that shows a very confident market. People are feeling very comfortable buying. The average selling price of a townhouse is recorded at $292,875 in the Greater Edmonton area. Now, in the end, let's talk about the apartment condominiums in this segment. This segment showed a 2.3% decrease from the previous month, $199,564,000. That's the average price for an apartment condominium. But it showed a 9.6% more than the previous year, same time. So in this category also, we see about 10% of increase than the previous year. On an average, when a 10% properties are growing, this shows the market going very, it shows a lot of confidence in people who are buying here. They're planning to live here longer. This close to 10% increase shows that people are seeing Edmonton market as a very good market to come and live or invest here. Now let's talk about the days on market, how long it takes for property to get sold once it hits the market. The detached homes averaged about 37 days on the market, which is an increase of 2 days from August 2024. The semi-detached duplexes, half duplex we call, it stayed the same at 30 days, same as the previous month. And the row townhouses, they took about 30 to 36 days on an average to get sold. Apartment condominiums, they took about 48 days to sell. Overall, all the residential listings took about 38 days to sell once they hit the market. And this is about 3 days more than the previous month, but it shows a 6-day decrease than a year before same time. Now let's talk about the high rollers which sold the highest price of any particular properties, type of properties which sold in the greater Edmonton area. The detached houses came at about $2.49 million, almost $2.5 million for a detached house in the high rollers category in the greater Edmonton area. The semi-detached houses are sitting at 846,284. That is the highest property sold in the semi-detached category. Row housing or townhouses we call the high rollers, the highest sold for $608,000. And the apartment condominium came at the highest high rollers is $830,000 for this category. If you have any questions about the greater Edmonton area market, if you're planning to buy, sell, or invest in the area, connect with me given the links on this page and subscribe to this channel for more info.